Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today, we're going to be talking about Empyrea Part 2 and what are my thoughts on Empyrea Part 2 and pretty much just what I think about it. So I am level 130, but you pretty much can't get to 130 unless you do sides. I don't think there's really any sides in Empyrea Part 2 that give XP. Like, there's this one over here that you get like 1 XP from. I don't know why. I might actually try to do this. Let's just skip the dialogue, but I'm gonna accept that just because I'm not exactly sure. It doesn't really show you what you get, but basically the last thing we're left off is search for Bartleby for in the Husk for 500,000 XP. Even with 500,000, I don't think you would level up. I had to get like over 2 million to level up. I only had like 200,000 XP out of to 130, so I had to do some sides to get to level 130, which is just visionary, and also have max gold as well. So that's that, and we're waiting for the new Husk update pretty much. But what do I think? Actually, let's go ahead and go to one of my favorite places, the Reverie. This is probably my favorite place in Empyrea Part 2. I do like the aeroplanes, but Blaze kind of made his video about that, so I might as well make my video about... Hey, look, wow. They have ether dust here. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, maybe there's like new places to farm some ether dust now. Maybe. But I really like this place, and also there could be some Easter eggs, like maybe a new galaxy or whatever the heck these little balls are. You know, as you see, there's galaxies over there, right over there. That could mean something, or it's just there for design. I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, those look like some galaxies. So, and I really like the music here. It's really beautiful. I wonder if we could see. That would be really cool if we could see the Arcanum from here. I don't know where this is at, but you could see this from the Arcanum as well. So I feel like this actually has a meaning since it's so close and we can see literally inside of it. Is it a black hole? Probably. So will we be going inside the black hole? I feel like that could be a cool final dungeon or something. But there already was something called the black hole in Chrysalis, so I'm not exactly sure if it will be called the black hole. Maybe just like the shadow vortex or the shadow hole. I don't know. Something like that would be pretty cool. But anyways, let's talk about Empyrea. Basically, Empyrea Part 2. It's been great. I've been kind of skimming through the dialogue. I mean, I've been listening to it really, but I usually just mainly listen to it all once it comes out to live. But overall, what I've heard, what I've listened, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I think the story is pretty nice. You know, it's going well with Grandfather Spider and Grandmother Raven. Now, I will spoil one thing, which is basically how Grandfather Spider, or Old Cop, whatever, Shadow Spider, the Spider, revealed his true identity. Basically, I think it was like in the Reverie, actually. I don't know when it was when he did it. I can't exactly remember, but we went back in time to go to like Chrysalis, and he revealed his true identity of a giant spider, which everyone knew that he was a giant spider like that, and he eventually probably would take off the robe, the cloak. So yeah, that was a really cool moment that happened in Empyrea Part 2. Probably one of my favorite moments. But I mean, this has been great. I love this world. I love Empyrea Part 2. I love it better than Empyrea Part 1. And honestly, this is probably one of my favorite worlds ever, honestly. It was just great. The difficulty, I think it was pretty difficult. I mean, I could solo most stuff. I did solo like most of the stuff until I met my friend. I don't know if he's on. Yeah, he is on. Thomas Ravenleaf. I met him. So, yeah. Basically, I met him and we started questing together, and it was a lot easier. And I also met another guy. I don't think he's online, but yeah, it was a lot easier with other people. And me and Thomas were just questing through the game together, and it was quite easy. There was some interesting bosses. There's a lot of question mark bosses that were pretty unique, I guess. And I like the Merle Ambrose fight, which is right in here. And yeah, it was pretty interesting. And then one of the craziest battles I think it was in this dungeon right here, which is when we fought Balog, again, Dream Balog, and I'm pretty sure that he had like a 300,000 health, and we thought that, you know, he had the spam cheat where he uses raw if you don't spam and had 300,000, because that would be super hard, but we still probably would be able to do it, but still, it would be pretty hard, and it was actually a lot easier than we thought. A lot of people were like, I think Thomas wasn't really happy at how it turned out. But basically, spoils again here. I'm just a whole spoil video. But basically, you don't have to spam them, and you can feign them, and you only need to kill the minions, and the minions only have like 6,000 health, so it's nothing very hard. And you just need to you need to use an all enemy attack, and he'll just kill himself. He'll use raw on himself every time an enemy dies, and it'll do like 99k. So, you know, it's actually a pretty easy battle. It just looked hard, but it was actually pretty easy. There wasn't really any super difficult battles, but there was some difficult battles, and the difficulty was pretty, like, you know, it was pretty Empyrea Part 2 like, I think so. I mean, it's very hard to solo, and yeah, I think the difficulty is just right. I don't think it really needs any nerfs. Maybe minor nerfs, I don't really know. I don't think so, but yeah, it was, you know, a lot of the bosses have like 10k, but they do so much damage and they block so much, and they also know like high rank spells, so that kind of just cancels that out and makes it balanced, somewhat balanced. But yeah, I really like this world. I've really enjoyed it. It kind of came out of nowhere how the Empyrea Part 2 just came out of nowhere. I was expecting it in November after the test round, but it seems like it's going to be coming out in November on the live round, which is going to be pretty cool. Can't wait to play it on live round. But we're waiting for the Husk and for the finale of Empyrea Part 2, the finale of the third arc. So that's going to be awesome. And this world is just so peaceful and just nice. And I believe that we could possibly see more dungeons in the future in this world. Now it's weird because the doors do not match exactly what the dungeons do. Like the Dream Hive, this one's like a Crocotopia themed one, I believe. And that's like Avalon themed, but it probably wouldn't be, because the Grizzleheim one's like Wizard City, I believe, which is weird. If I can actually get past this, yeah, it's called Dream Shrine, and then you have the Crocotopia, or no, that's Azteca, and then I don't think there's a Crocotopia one. There's a Polaris one. You cannot go over there, but then we have a Mushu one as well. And then over here, this looks like Dragonspire, I believe. I think that's Dragonspire. So, I think we could possibly be seeing more dungeons than this. I think I don't know if this is supposed to be a world door, or is it just like another dungeon? I'm not 100% sure, but oh, there's also a dungeon right here. I didn't even see this one. This one seems like it is Wisteria. I think so, but I didn't see that one. And yeah, there's a decent amount of dungeons. This one looks like, is that Aquila? I think that might be Aquila. I'm not exactly sure what that door is. It might be Mirage, it might be Aquila. I don't really exactly know, but this place is just really cool. And I'll be probably making a video about my favorite parts of Empyrea, like in general, like the whole Empyrea. So yeah, that's gonna be cool. But this is a quick little video, and actually I don't think it's really that quick, but you know, I just really like this world. If I rate it out of 10, I'd probably rate it like a 9 out of 10 probably. I honestly think it's one of the best worlds in the game, and definitely one of my favorite worlds. And yeah, it's great. I love this world, and that's pretty much it. And yeah, that's it. Peace.